Hello there. Okay, this is an email from Sonia. Sonia says, Dear Tabitha, I have another question that bothers me very much because it's very confusing, I guess, for many people in recovery. A while ago, I saw some of these charts divided into two columns. The first column states, what are you craving for? And the other one says, what your body really needs. It worries me totally because, for example, when I'm craving, let's say, chocolate, and the chart would say my body in reality would need more magnesium, and therefore it's better for me to eat nuts, vegetables, and fruit and stuff. It kind of confuses me because I try to listen to my body, but there are neuroscientists that say the body signals were messed up and in order to recover and be more healthy, you should eat nuts and stuff instead of sugary chocolate to fill up your lack of magnesium. And Sonia actually sent me an example. And I don't look at social media very much, but I do know those charts that you're talking about, where it's like for various things, it's like this is what you're craving, and this is what you actually need, or this is what your body's actually asking for. Which is kind of amusing. I just do think it's kind of amusing. I think that it massively oversimplifies the body, and it also it's got so much food judgment in it. So if you're craving chocolate, I don't know if it's true or not that you need magnesium when you're craving chocolate. I think when I'm craving chocolate, what I need is fat and sugar, to be quite honest, and chocolate, probably. But it may be true. Say if you're craving magnesium, because maybe there's magnesium in chocolate, so why not eat chocolate? And and I guess that comes down to, because it's like, oh, chocolate's a bad food, so you shouldn't eat chocolate. You should eat nuts instead, because nuts are a good food. Sometimes I really worry for the human race, and it's just okay. So maybe there's magnesium in chocolate. Yeah, there's also plenty of other things in chocolate that aren't in nuts. Ingredients such as chocolate. Sorry, I should make fun. It's like, oh, and it's just. I've seen that lots of different things. What you actually need is fruits and vegetables when you're craving, like, I don't know, burgers and fries. It's just so presumptuous, and I just think it's really arrogant to think that, well, we know better than the body. The body's craving chocolate, but the body doesn't know what it needs. The body does not know what it needs or what it wants. We know better. We know that when the body is craving chocolate, it actually wants nuts. Yeah, that's what it is. So then what happens is people go like, oh, well, evidently when I'm craving chocolate, what I actually should be eating is nuts. So they eat a load of nuts. I'm like, yeah, that should do it. The problem is it doesn't do it. They eat a load of nuts, and then they still want chocolate. They eat a load of chocolate afterwards. That's what generally tends to happen, unless they're really good at restriction, and they eat a load of nuts, and they restrict, but the desire to eat chocolate is still there, so they eat more nuts. And then the desire to eat chocolate is still there, so they eat even more nuts. And then ultimately, at some point, they binge on chocolate. Because you know what? The body knows the difference between chocolate and nuts. It does. It knows that nuts aren't chocolate. Who would have thought that the human body knows that? But somehow, I don't know, guys, it just does. And so, yeah, those cute little charts on Instagram that make people feel good and make people like, oh, right, yes, I know, I've got a plan. I feel secure because I have a plan. Whenever I'm craving chocolate, I'm going to eat nuts. That's the plan, because that's going to make me a better person. Not eating chocolate and eating nuts instead is going to make me a better person. Stinky's here. He's going to add his views. Stinky, if you crave cat treats, do you think that you should actually be eating nuts? What do you think about that, Stinky? Is that going to work for you? Should we try that? What about if we give you carrots the next time that you're actually craving cat food? What about popcorn? Because I know you like popcorn. What about next time you want to eat some popcorn? Should I give you some peas? Yeah? Stinky actually does eat popcorn. I've never known a cat eat as much popcorn as Stinky eats. He also eats mashed potato, I found out the other day, because he tucked into my mashed potato when I left it on the side. So Stinky likes to eat whatever his mama is eating, which is a bit weird for a cat, because I thought that cats usually just wanted to eat meat and stuff, but Stinky likes popcorn and mashed potato, which I think that's fine. I think that if he likes popcorn and mashed potato, then he should eat popcorn and mashed potato, and he's welcome to have a little bit of mine sometimes when I say so, not when he steals it, but we're still working on that element of things. We're still working on that part of our relationship. The thing is with cats is they don't often do what you want them to do. And so I don't really want Stinky to steal my food, but it's probably going to take me at least 10 years to train him not to do that, if ever. Anyway, so the moral of the story of all of this is if you're craving chocolate, don't eat nuts, eat chocolate. And if you're craving nuts, eat nuts. And if you're craving a cheeseburger, eat a cheeseburger. Because your body's actually quite intelligent, believe it or not. And if it's craving something, it's probably because it wants that thing. And if you don't eat that thing, it knows that because it knows what you've eaten because it's there. It was there when you ate it because it's your body. Okay, all right. Hope that helps.